oh, you're not, oh, you have to give me something in order for me to do
Why
something
do
for
men
you.
wanna
It
be
has to be
used?
tit for tat.
Why do men want to be used? And what
Ask
way?
the men who
Not-
are here.
not
Ask the
like
men.
taking
Hadi,
advantage
I mean,
of
I'm
Hadi,
asking you
Wait,
because
A
you
man
said
is
it.
here.
So
A man
ask,
is
there's
here
men here.
because
There's
if
men.
you're not
no,
being
but I'm asking you
used,
because you said it. So I just feel like if you make a comment, you should be able to stand on it.
because I'm a man, they can smell the pheromones and see if that you're a woman or a man. If men were to leave absent of this society, all the male predators outside of these areas will realize there's no more people to defend this habitat, and it will come kill you. Wolves, bears, they will come inland and come kill you because I'm not here. You absolutely need me. Don't disrespect me like that. Let me ask you, Indy. You are perfectly fine with taking care of yourself financially for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Cool.
I
don't think a
chose,
lot of women are like that. Like, I don't think majority of women can do that.
yeah,
Like,
and I
like I could economically.
My question to men are like, what is your need to want to be needed so bad?
It is actually biological. So I
It
think
All
is.
humans.
Yeah.
All
It is
humans,
biological.
yeah.
I wanted to tell her something really quickly, if you don't mind. I just wanted to bring up the part. I always say that a woman cannot raise a man. You cannot teach a man how to be a man. And I know many women push back on that because they're like, well, I can just have other people teach him. Maybe, yes, that is fine and all and dandy. But the best way for a boy to learn how to be a man is to be around a man constantly. See him when he wakes up. See the routine. And if you don't think that that's valuable, I don't know if you were saying you don't think that that's valuable or it's not needed.
No,
Is that
and I
the
agree
thing?
with what simply India was saying.
That's what I'm
So I
saying.
don't think we're having the same conversation because I do agree.
I wasn't
with
talking
her.
to you. I was
So-
talking to Indy.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you're talking to Indy?
She's
Right.
saying,
I was talking to Indy.
Okay, got it.
she was
All right.
saying that,
Okay.
yes, that's what I'm saying is that I can't teach my son those things. I recognize that. I'm fully aware. I'm not trying to pretend to be a dad. Never try to do that. I understand that that is only something that a father can teach.
Got you. So, curves for life. Do you go by curves? No, in fact, that sounds weird. Never mind. Curves for life. I was
Go
about to
ahead.
say a married man out here calling her curves. Yo,
Curves
curves.
is my girl.
No,
I haven't
crazy.
worn lashes since that Lapeef show.
You said what?
Really?
I said,
Oh, I
well,
was
it's
being
easier
honest. I'm like,
too.
Me too.
what
It's been
is
a
this
while
Negro
for me
saying?
too.
Who is he calling curves?
She got paid for that? The guy really like sent her $500?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
with
he
a dub
did.
Oh,
will.
that's right. Oh, my
Coach
man,
K,
Dub
I was
Will.
mad you didn't
Oh, he
rip this
got it
off
too.
with me.
When you tried
I
to play
wanted
him, I
to,
was
but no one
upset.
offered. So I was like, all right, fine.
You tried to
Keep
play him,
on.
I was upset. He got it. That man got it. All right.
All right, sorry.
I see some walls behind you, curves for
Okay.
life.
Mm-hmm.
Did you build that house or that apartment that you live in?
No.
Okay.
It's a house. And no.
Is it cold where you at, or is it warm like it is here in Texas?
I see the
Surprising.
direction you're going, and
All
I
right. So
completely
what I'm saying
respect-
is, men, yes, we have a biological need to be needed, right?
Okay.
But what we're experiencing in society now is a blatant disregard. Women are disrespecting us. You're claiming you don't need us. You need us more than ever. Do you realize the more you work, the less able you are to take care of yourself? So all of these services that women are going to acquire, things women are going to acquire because they work and because they're putting on for themselves, y'all are going to make the price of everything go up. Y'all are going to need more brakes for your car. And now the mechanic don't have space. Y'all are going to need more plumbing services, but you can't do that yourself. You're going to need more drywall, more holes that your kids kicked in your wall, patched up. You always and have always needed us. You cannot survive, literally survive.
No, you're
Did you know?
absolutely right
Did you
in
know?
that regard.
Hold on. My
Go
cousin is a
ahead.
biologist. Did you know that he said that animals can smell? That's why a bear comes up on you and kills the man first. He'll kill me first. You see what I'm, because I'm a man. They can smell the pheromones and see if that you're a woman or a man. If men were to leave absent of this society, all the male predators outside of these areas will realize there's no more people to defend this habitat, and it will come kill you. Wolves, bears, they will come inland and come kill you because I'm not here. You absolutely need me. Don't disrespect me like that.
Hell
Humans are the
Words.
same.
Did I let the words "we don't need men" come out my mouth? Because I don't.
You know
I
what I'm
really
saying.
don't
Let me
remember.
cook, girl.
Hell yeah.
I
Preach
don't,
You
it.
want the clips? I was kidding.
I don't recall saying those words. Men are very much needed, but I think that we now it's looking like we want to have a want for men. Before, women actually did need you financially too. Now it's like, yes, we need you guys for the world overall. We could never do and build and put together the things that you put together. It's absolutely impossible, right? But now sometimes men have to become more likable, because for a long time men were assholes. They were bringing in the money, they were doing this, they were disregarding women's feelings in a lot of ways. So now it's like you have to become more likable. Some men aren't very likable.
That is false.
That is false.
What I can see.
That is false.
That is
Most men, their only purpose in life is to provide for their family.
Kurz, we couldn't hear you.
They wouldn't even go to work. They would go to work 30 hours a week instead of 40 if they didn't have a family. Most men are not a-holes. They're not.
Can y'all
They're actually getting worse now, but just because of this situation. But yeah, go ahead,
Men
Miriam,
are
or
more prone to
whoever.
political violence and everything now than they have ever been.
So I wanted to also add that, you know, like need is something like a necessity, right? Is to live and function, to live and function. A want is something that can improve your quality of life. But people sometimes forget about, you know, there's a pyramid, the pyramid of needs, a pyramid of Maslow is how it's called.
Yep.
Yeah, we have different needs. And the first ones, the very basic ones are the biological, physical needs, you know, need of shelter, reproduction, you know, food, air. So all of those needs that we have that are basic, if there was no man, we wouldn't be able to reproduce. And we need it as humans, not just men and women or women. We need it as humans that we are. And then we have different needs. It's like a pyramid because it will be per individual, depending what's more important to you. But people forget that the need and want kind of goes together, because need has an expiration date. That's the way I see it. You know, you will need something until a certain point or a certain time, but a want is something that you want to have it for you. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have an expiration date. You will want it to have it with you. And I think it goes hand in hand. Like, I want to have a man, but I also need him, and I want him because I need him. If it makes sense.
It does. It makes sense. I wanted to add something as well. If you guys can hear me well, just say yes, please, because I'm not sure about these. Okay, good. Guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that Kevin Samuel said to me before he passed. He spoke to me about the need to be used and being useful. And he was saying that women today, well, give men, for example. Men, we were talking about the need to be needed. Men will go out every day and tackle the world without whining about it for their family. They're tired, their bones ache. They're sometimes they don't want to go and they're still going in the cold or what have you. Majority of workplace deaths are men. Men die at work more than anyone. And men do this silently without complaining. You can see a woman do the same thing, but she's not doing not the type of job that men do. We have softer jobs, office jobs, what have you, and we still complain when we get home, oh, my back, my whatever have you. The thing is, men they want to be used. And before, women used to want to be used as well. But today I see that men still want to be used, but nowadays women don't want to be used. We're like, you're not going to use me for whatever you want. Oh, you're not. Oh, you have to give me something in order for me to do something for you. It has to be tit for tat.
Why do men want to be used? And what?
Ask the men who are here. Ask the men.
Wait.
A man is here. A man is
there's
here.
Men here.
Because if you're not being used,
because you said it. So I just feel like if you make a comment, you should be able to stand on it. So I'm just
I got my comment. I got my comment from a man. So let a man answer why they want to be used. Trigger Mike or Hadi can answer.
If you're not being used, you're useless. I don't want to be useless.
Kind of like not used as like taken advantage of, but like actually like utilized almost, like synonymous for you.
Coach K, as men, we actually don't care how it sounds. Use me. It is my purpose.
There is a word for it. There is a word for it.
So toxic.
We need to be
Get your
productive.
tire off your car. Use me.
Productive. We need to be productive as humans. That's the word. We need to be productive. Like
Contribute.
Contribute to something, to build something. So that's the need of man, to produce, to product, you know. And our job as women is to preserve life. So that's why even if you don't have kids, you have dogs, you have animals, and you want to preserve them alive. You have plants. You want to preserve life because it's in your nature.
I want to.
Doctors I work with, he said to me, if a woman doesn't need me, then why would I stay? What am I here for?
Why am I here?
You don't need me. I'm gonna go where I'm needed.